of the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven. Our Father and Mother God, all harmonious. Hallowed be thy name, adorable one. Thy kingdom come. Thy kingdom is come. Thou art ever present. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Enable us to know, as in heaven, so on earth. God is omnipotent, supreme. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us grace for today. Feed our famished affections. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And love is reflected in love. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And God leadeth us not into temptation, but to deliver us from concepts of sin, disease, and death. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. For God is infinite, all power, all life, truth, love, over all, and all. always remember that that allness of God is within you, as you. You are the delight. You are the beloved of Spirit. And when you are ready, you can go ahead and come back to this room, to the sounds, to the beauty of this day, to divine life itself. Namaste.
Good morning, CSL Prescott. How are y'all today? The script here says, I am Michael Bond, your board president. Well, that's not quite true. I'm Nancy Kelly. I'm your board secretary, filling in for Michael today, who is dealing with some family issues. But I do want to share some important announcements with you. Our planners have lots of exciting events, speakers, and learning opportunities coming up over the next few months. Please be sure to check the information table, which is the table to the left as you're going into Sibley Hall, for all of the details, and read your weekly bulletin. It has been an amazing 6 months of our membership stepping up and running our center. The most recent numbers given to him are our total registered membership is up to 67, and of that number, 37 members have stepped into volunteer service to keep our center functioning and growing, better than half of our membership. So amazing, folks. Give yourself and your neighbor a high five. In the next couple of weeks, here are events that you might want to save the date for. This coming Thursday, August 20th, is our second new member soiree. All are invited. Bring an appetizer to share and spend some time in community. Our newcomer coordinator, Chris Rice. Is she in here yet? Maybe not. Chris Rice has some fun things scheduled, and it will be a great opportunity to join together with fellow members in the community. And that will be 6 to like 7:30. Next Sunday, our beloved Sabrina Johnson will be back with us, and she will be offering a workshop after service to explore more deeply the topic of her talk, which is radical hospitality, loving all parts of ourselves. On Wednesday, August 26th, from 4 to 5:30, we have a brand new opportunity to meet with Reverend Roy Wynn and his daughter, Leela LaPlante, right there, all right, for a once-a-month opportunity to explore the world of connection outside this plane of existence. Please, if that piques your interest, see the flyer in the lobby for more details, and this will be a once-a-month circle called the Messages Circle. Saturday, the 29th of this month, another learning opportunity is presented, and we're going to learn more about the process of our healing circle. And our own Sonia Witz, who is a master energy worker, will be instructing from 1:30 to 3:30, a very practical workshop on how to use our own divine energy to heal others. You won't want to miss this one, folks. I'm going again. Lastly, please be sure to fill out in Sibley Hall, be sure to fill out our Volunteer of Excellence cards and place it in the covered basket that's there in Sibley Hall, so we can be sure to recognize personally those folks who are making our dream of a member-run center a reality. Have a blessed week, and remember, if you're in the middle of things, I'm sorry, somebody else's script. If we are in the middle of things, we can't fall off and be alone. Thank you all. And now we have Bob with our member feature.
Today, something caught me off guard, so I decided to change what I normally do. Today, I'm going to recognize someone who is no longer here with us, but the presence will always exist. And her name is Ann Skidmore. If no one knows who she is, we have a plaque out in our garden that describes her. She was an awesome wife, caretaker, advocate for children, and a member of this center before the center was here. And her endowment paid off the mortgage for this land that we are now at. So today I want to honor her, and that the existence of people and their energy will always be present here, no matter what happens. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Bob. As they say, we stand on the shoulders of giants here at CSL Prescott. Oh, hi, I'm Jackson. I'm playing music today. Did you hear that, Sky? Someone out there said, "Yay." Which is all my self-esteem needs. It's just one little yay. But not only that, how about Sky Conwell is here again today? Now you just got some serious yays there, buddy. And so happy to have Mona and Irie back to give the talk today. It is, my memory might fail me, and actually I know my memory fails me, but it feels like it's been a minute, and so it's great to have you back. Hey, you know what, Sky? You know what? I've been coming to CSL Prescott for a long time. And one of the things that has become increasingly obvious is the importance of faith.
Indeed.
You can talk in the mic.
Yes, I agree with
See,
that.
you're like my sidekick, my foil, see? And so this song is about, to me, it's about the importance of faith and about the knowing that the unknown is going to be great. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Sky, but sometimes the fear of the unknown, people choose situations that are not great because the future is not known.
You're not wrong.
Thanks, buddy. I need to just bring him around with me everywhere. To Walmart and everywhere else. I think you should just give me these. He's probably right. Things like that. Anyway, Bob, do you want to boss these people around? And so great to have my dad listening in from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, apparently this morning. I love you, Pops. Sing along if you can. It's a long way down, and there's no bottom. Had the blues, you forgot 'em. things are gonna come your way.
Woo! Thank you guys. Woo! What a way to start.
That's a Ringo Starr song.
I like the
He's in
Beatles.
the Beatles.
I was one of those
A band that went nowhere.
I was one of those screaming teenagers back in the day.
Oh, did you have a favorite Beatle?
Oh, of course, Paul. Had to be Paul. Oh, just hot throb. Yeah, I couldn't, as I got older, I couldn't understand why did we spend so much time screaming every time we just saw them.
I wasn't there.
Had to be the haircuts. I don't know. Yeah, I know. He's so much younger than I am. Good morning, CSL Prescott. How are you all today? How are you all? There we go. All right. I was going to say, where did that energy go? Jackson just cranked it up for us. So, my name is Nancy Kelly, and I'm here to be your service leader today, and it is my honor and privilege to be here with you all and to just help orchestrate this incredible energy and positive thinking and brighten this light that Centers for Spiritual Living have for all of us all over the world. To know that we are sitting here today, part of an international movement. It's not even an organization. This is a movement. And for those of you that might be in more my age zone, when we say movement, we certainly know what that was like back in the 70s. And then, of course, those of us older folks, we won't get into that other stuff. But the reality of it is that here at the Center for Spiritual Living, everyone is welcome. No matter how you think you are or how others think you might be, here in the Center for Living, this is a all-denominational organization. This is a place of safety and peace and growth and opportunity for all of us to become the best and highest version of ourselves. We invite all traditions, all faith walks here, because we're not a church. We are a spiritual center with a philosophy that allows us to take these tools into our lives, into all of the areas of our lives, and be able to manifest and have the absolute best that is available for each and every one of us. We have a lot of different services that are offered here at the Center for Spiritual Living Prescott. We have dedicated people who are called practitioners, whose primary job is to take and pray and teach, and gosh, they do love to do that. And one of the ways that you can connect with them is, if you will notice in the back of your, in the front of you, if you're sitting behind a chair, but in the back of all of the chairs, is this cute little purple form. And on here, this is from our ministry of prayer. If you have something going on in your life that you would like more of, please fill one out. If you have something in your life that is not sitting quite so comfortably, and you're kind of feeling alone with it a little bit or a little lost with it, fill one out. There is a box out in Sibley Hall that says the Ministry of Prayer. If you take this little form and put it in that box, our practitioners will pray for you and for your best outcome throughout the entire week. The only thing that they ask of you is that down here at the very bottom, there's a place that says what my commitment to making this happen is, because no one here in this room is a victim. We are all responsible for everything that we want and everything that we can have in our life. And the more open we are, the more willing we are, the more that we open our heart and the more that we use the tools that are available here, the grander and more amazing our lives can become. And it's all here just for the taking. We also have a whole lot of classes and learning opportunities that are coming up. One of the wonderful things about our reinvention is that we are pulling in the knowledge from so many places, and we saw that with our speaker last week when our Chief Daniel was here with us, and this week Mona Nairi is just, oh, she's so precious to us. She has been with us a long time. And the work that this beautiful woman has done in the community and the heart of absolute grace that she holds within her is a powerful, powerful example to all of us that it is just the matter of the heart. Love is spoken here. And we know that if you are feeling alone, you don't have to be. Just grab any of us, because we will be more than happy to sit and get to know you. Matter of fact, it's not even a matter of happiness. It's a matter of want. We want to know each other. We want to share in the wonderfulness that is Center for Spiritual Living. Another way that you can connect is at the end of the service. Hazel, I believe, is our practitioner today. If you need individual prayer, like, the hotline, this is a 911 kind of thing, someone would be glad to meet with you, and I believe it will be Hazel at the end of our service today. Just kind of hang out here in the front as we clear the sanctuary, and we'll make sure that you're connected up. Have I missed anything, Jackson? I think
I don't think so.
I think we're good to go, and let's begin this with prayer, because everything in our life ought to begin and end with prayer, because that is all that there is. So today, on this beautiful day in Arizona, we know some things to be absolutely true. We know that we are all here for the same purpose, and that we are all divinely connected to the one source. Call that source by whatever name you want. Call it George. It doesn't matter, because we are one with the universe and the universe with us. That each and every one of us are just individual expressions of this incredible power that is available to all who seek it. It's available to those that don't as well, and what we can hopefully pray for is that something here in this service will switch, some little switch for somebody, and they will hear and they will receive exactly what they need, leaving from this place and our presence richer and stronger and more convicted in the wonderfulness that is each and every one of us. We know this to be true, and we are grateful for that knowledge, that we can continue as a community, as a membership, as a congregation, as a group of seekers who only want what is best for ourselves and for those around us. We thank you for this opportunity to gather and feel the power of that energy as we all connect to the divine oneness that resides within each and every one of us. I know these things to be true, and I release this into the universe knowing that once released, it cannot be held void, that it will come back tenfold to us. And with this, I ask you all to help me anchor it by saying, and so it is.
Lux song, and just like the last one, look up, it has two words of great import, and those two words are choose love. So if singing every single word of this tongue twister gets to be too much, at the very least, add your voice to those two very important words, would you? But of course, I encourage you to join me in singing along through the whole thing. So many choices in the world today. Too many things will blow your mind. But if you're needing just a simple truth to see you on your way, remember, choose love. Choose love. Choose love. And keep shining a light. Choose love. Choose love. You choose love. choose love. Well, life is a game that we're all free to play. You can hold it down or let it breathe. And if you're looking for a simple song to sing along the way, together choose love. Choose love. You choose love. And keep on shining your light. Choose love. Choose love. Choose love. And keep on shining your light. Choose love. Well, only love can move the mountains. Only love can lead the way. Love is always forgiveness. So make that choice right here today. And choose love. You choose love. You choose love. Keep on shining your light. Choose love. You choose love. You choose love. And keep on shining your light. Choose love. You choose love. Choose love. And keep on shining your light. Choose love. I choose love. I choose love. And keep on shining your light. Choose love.
Our in-service meditation and reading for today comes from Dr. Ernest Holmes' book, Words That Heal Today, an inspirational, life-changing classic from the Ernest Holmes Library. Glorious is the idea of trust the enlightened one lays before us. Take no thought of the morrow, for each day is sufficient unto itself. In this passage, the thoughtful will find a subtle depth of meaning, an allusion to that time which knows but one eternal day. Thinking of tomorrow is thinking of that which is not yet, and which never can become. It is impossible to live in tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, it will be today. In taking thought for today, tomorrow will take thought for itself. Today's action produces tomorrow's results. If today's actions are noble, tomorrow's reactions will also be noble. Let's take a couple of minutes to ponder on that. I invite Kay and Sonia, our candlelighters this morning, up. The Center for Spiritual Living honors and celebrates the world's many faith traditions. And as we light these candles, we acknowledge both the rich diversity of spiritual expression and the underlying unity that connects us all. We light a candle for Christianity, rooted in the teaching of Jesus the Christ, who revealed the path of love, forgiveness, compassion, and the presence of God within. For Islam, the practice of surrendering to the will of God, as revealed through the prophets, peace be upon them, affirming the oneness of God, creator of heaven and earth. We light a candle for Judaism, honoring a sacred covenant that began with Abraham, grounded in faith, wisdom, community, and devotion. For Buddhism, the middle way of mindfulness, compassion, and awakening, teaching freedom from suffering through inner awareness. For Taoism, the path of harmony with the Tao, the ultimate reality that embraces and transcends all apparent opposites. For the Baha'i faith, affirming the unity of humanity, the oneness of all religions, and the vision of a peaceful world. For all our indigenous traditions and nature-based religions, honoring the sacred of Mother Earth and living in conscious relationship with the Great Spirit that animates all life. For the goddess traditions, honoring the divine feminine in all her sacred expressions, celebrating the cycle of life, intuition, creation, nurturing, and spiritual wisdom. And for the science of mind, a philosophy of life that teaches us that there is a power for good in the universe, and that we can use that power in our lives and in the world. If you can join me now with the affirmation. I am here for God. My purpose is to express the nature of God as love, abundance, and joy in everything I do. The good I seek for myself is what I desire for all people everywhere. And so it is.
Heard there was a secret chord, the David played, and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this, the fourth and the fifth, minor fall, the major lift, baffled king, composed, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Say I took the name in vain, but I don't even know the name. If I did, really, what's it to you? Blaze light in every word. It doesn't matter what you heard. The holy or the broken. Hallelujah. 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 I've done my best, but it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come here to fool you. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, indeed. Thank you, Sky. It's always such a gift to us when he comes. Mona Nairi. I always knew her as Mona Stevens, so we'll use all three of them, you know. All we know is that Mona is such a blessing in this world, and not just to us. Mona is one of those young women that truly, in just their hearts and by their existence in this world, create change that just has these ripple effects that you don't even realize. She doesn't realize. I'm probably embarrassing her right now. But she has earned that type of accolade. And oftentimes it is our heroes in the world. They're not big and flashy on a board someplace. You know, they don't have to stand up here and give us 3 pages of their resume, because just their mere existence holds wisdom, and they have been gifted by Spirit to share that. So I give you Mona and the blessings that she brings with her.
Wow, I could really feel the spirit in this place and the love from you and from the music and from everything. It's such an honor and a privilege to be here with you all. Again, thank you for inviting me back into your home to give this talk entitled Stop Fighting, or Don't Fight the Seasons. And we all know that as humans, we really grasp not fighting the seasons. We may not like when winter comes. We may not like monsoon season. We might not like summer when there's a heat wave. But we don't question, is this going to last forever? A farmer in January doesn't curse the heavens and say, my crops will never grow again. They just start doing the work. Pruning the bushes, getting the compost ready, protecting the soil, because they know no matter if things look dead right now, there's something happening in the soil that's preparing it for the next season. But in life, us humans, we forget that. Whether it's when we're in a good season, and some of us wait for the other shoe to drop, where we can't fully be present in the good things that are happening. Or it's a hard season, maybe a season of grief, depression, loss, struggle. And we think, this may never end. Now I could be up here and I could tell you some of the stories of my own life where I thought that the dark days and the season I was in of my life was never going to end, where I didn't think it was a season, I thought it just was life. And how I got to the other side of it. But that wouldn't do this talk service or justice. Because as I stand up here today, I might be your speaker, but I'm also your peer. I'm a human just like you all. You know, the same spirit that animates you animates me. I'm going through a hard season right now. And in that season, it's teaching me something. It's teaching me something that, oddly enough, brings me back to my childhood. Do you guys know what this is? Yes, the Chinese finger trap. I remember when I first encountered this thing. I had to be first grade, second grade, and some kid ran up and he was like, I have these things, try it, guys. And he had a few of them, and he got a few kids to stick their fingers in it. I was one of those children. My survival instincts must not have been there, because I immediately just put my fingers in. And then I'm like, what's the game? I'm stuck. And I noticed the other kids are pulling and they're pulling. Oh, look at that. They're pulling and they're pulling, and their fingers are not coming out. And after a minute, I start thinking, oh, my parents are going to whoop me when I get home. How am I going to live with my fingers this way? I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. The teacher's going to come, and I'm pulling and I'm struggling, and the guy is just laughing. He says, the trick to get out of it is to relax. So my first grade self musters, okay. I don't know if I even took a deep breath. I tried to relax as ever a kid, with ADHD could do. I tried, and still stuck. And I could tell you something. My entire childhood, I never got out of one of these. Even in teenage years, I thought I would figure out how to relax and get out. And I knew the secret was push in, but I could never get out. In fact, I learned how to get out just yesterday, actually. So I wouldn't be up here stuck. But in this Chinese finger trap, there's a beautiful lesson for the seasons of our life. Because as humans, our nature is to move towards things that are pleasurable, safe, familiar, and away from things that cause us pain. That's just what our brain does to keep us safe and alive, right? So we can continue to reproduce and do the things that keep our species alive. But here's the thing. When we have a hard season, we're really quick to want to change it. So we start panicking. We start pulling against what is. We start saying, why? This shouldn't be happening right now. We say that with the politics. We say that with the economy. We say that with our neighbors and what their yard looks like. We say that with everything. Including that shouldn't have happened. Right? And we try hard to get away from the season. Whatever it is, the negative feeling, we want to get back to the way we felt before the thing disrupted us. And in that Chinese finger trap, it tells you to not frantically pull, not try to hurry up and quickly get away. It says, lean into that season. Lean into that thing. And so the Chinese finger trap teaches us acceptance. It teaches us to have faith. It teaches us that acceptance and surrender does not mean resignation. And that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. Those three things, and to leave you with some tools at the end. So when you're in a hard season, you could stay in your capital S self or the witness consciousness. You might know it when you meditate and you watch everything happen. You might see your agitation, but you're the one that's witnessing it, and that's your true self. So let us begin with acceptance. In the Science of the Mind magazine, last year in January, Reverend Kelly Robinson said this: acceptance does not mean you approve of or are okay with where you are. It means you acknowledge it is what it is. Sometimes we avoid acceptance because there is pain involved once we accept. If you notice yourself resisting acceptance, ask yourself if you're trying to change or deny things that cannot be changed. Remind yourself that you cannot change what already happened. I'm in this hard season. I can't change the things that led up to this. And to try to do that, I mean, I would need a time machine. I mean, if anyone has one, let me know. We could make a lot of money helping people change the past. We can't change the past. But we can respond to it. We can work through the season, and we can accept what is. And acceptance is accepting things exactly as they are. Not making them worse in our brain than they are. Not making them better than they are, so we spiritually bypass what's happening. Accepting them exactly as they are. And when we accept, or another word for acceptance is surrender to it, we're able to sit with it, feel what comes up, and then know that surrender and that sitting with it and that asking, what is this season asking of me, and that holding yourself and giving compassion to where you're at right now doesn't mean that you believe that's the only place that you can be. And that brings me to my next point, which is surrender doesn't equal resignation. It doesn't mean that we don't get to do something with what the season is bringing, right? Viktor Frankl. Many people know him for Man's Search for Meaning. But did you know he wrote another book? And it's a series of his lectures he made before, as soon as he exited the concentration camps, before he wrote Man's Search for Meaning. And it was called Yes to Life in Spite of Everything. In that, he says, the question can no longer be, what can I expect from life? But can now be, what does life expect from me? What task in life is waiting for me? He goes on to say that the answer even varies hour from hour. So Frankl isn't requiring you to say, this season is happening for some reason, and I'm going to give meaning to it. My suffering has a purpose. He's not saying that that's what you need to say. He's saying it's something much more defensible, and that's my suffering has happened, and now life is asking something of me. I'll take it back to where I'm at right now. There's nothing necessarily on the outside that is terribly wrong, but there's a culmination of things that in the past I tried to breeze through those seasons, experience winter in one day, and those residuals are coming up right now. I don't know why, it's the season that I'm in. And this season right now is asking me to sometimes weep. Sometimes as a person who likes to give and to be of service, to soften and accept help, because that's something I'm not very great at. Sometimes it's asking me to reach out to a therapist so we can work through some of these things. Sometimes it's asking me to go deep within and hold that little child inside. But what I do know is that maybe years later, it will ask me to be able to sit as an empathetic witness where somebody that's going through something similar, where life seems perfect on the outside, but it doesn't feel that way on the inside. And so what life asks us every single time we're in a season is, what do you do with it? We are made from the exact thing that the universe, God, whatever you say is, if it could only create from his self. We are part and parcel of it. So we have that creative nature inside of ourselves. So it's what in this moment, what step can you take to create something new to get through the season? Because each little step, and I can even feel it, the more I take these steps, the more it doesn't feel like the season is so dark and heavy. And then the next thing you know, you're on the other side of whatever hard season it is. And I can tell that every one of you here, even if you don't think that you know that, you do. because you're sitting here today, and I know each and every one of you probably has a story or a season of your life that can bring people to their knees just by you saying it. But you're here on the other side of it. You went through that season. But we have to have faith. And the real question becomes, how can I say yes to life when I cannot see evidence that the season is going to change? Because I've been in the deepest darkness, and I'm sure many of you have too, where you don't know. It just feels like there is nothing. And faith is that light at the end of the tunnel that we must believe it. Ernest Holmes says in The Science of the Mind, now, what is faith? When you analyze faith, you find that it is a mental attitude against which there is no longer any contradiction in the mind that entertains it. Faith is a belief. It's a thought. It's an idea. It's saying something great's going to happen in the future, and I know it, and I'm not going to believe anything else. Even if the evidence of life right now says that I am in this dark place, this is not where I'm going to be. This is not the end of the story. This is just a part. I'm getting there. Faith is saying that we don't know what the divine's masterpiece is going to look like for our lives. And this brushstroke right now that we can see right here, because we only have two eyes. We're not omniscient. We're in these meat suits, right? We can't know everything yet, so we don't know what the masterpiece looks like. We just know we don't like this brushstroke. But it's going to say, I trust that there's a masterpiece waiting. And here's the thing. That's the positive side of faith. Ernest Holmes isn't saying that, he's not saying that you believe positively, right? He's saying whatever it is that you believe that you put your faith into. You could put your faith into, this season is not going to end. That's how a season that could be intended to last maybe a couple months can last years. Because we don't believe that it's going to change, and that stops us from seeing, like blinders, the possibilities, the avenues, and the ways in which that we could act, right, where we can respond to life and take an action that gets us closer to the thing. So it's having that faith. It's like, when you're in that darkness, right, you accept that you're in the darkness, you're finding it hard to actually move. You're finding it hard to have faith. How do you actually do all this when you feel like you're just drowning? Get back to that seat of consciousness of who you truly are. Because that is you. That's the real you, not the mind, not this body. And there are some ways we can do that. First, though, I would say if you're going through this hard time, isolation is the hardest thing. So say it out loud to a witness. And not just any witness, what we call an empathetic witness. An empathetic witness is somebody who can listen to what you're going through, who does not try to fix it, who does not try to give you advice, who witnesses you and lets you know that you're not alone in the darkness and that they are there for you. That could be saying that out loud to a practitioner, a spiritual guide, a therapist, a friend that's not so judgy. But say it out loud. And by saying it out loud, they've had studies. I think it was a study from UCLA where they put up electrodes to the brain, and they noticed that the parts, when you just speak what you're going through to another person, that the parts of your brain that light up and produce the cortisol, it starts to disengage. So that's one step. 2 is witnessing yourself. When I meditated today, things are going on inside me, like I said. I could feel it right in my heart, and it was uncomfortable, but I sat with it. And that's what we all must do. What's coming up? What is this season bringing up for me? And whatever is coming up, not identifying with it. I am sad. I am depressed, I'm grieving, I'm this, I'm that. No, a part of you is feeling that. And the greater part of you can sit with that part and love it and give it what it needs. Ask it questions like it was a child. What do you need from me right now? Right? Where do you feel it in the body? Give it attention. And that starts to dissipate. Just the attention of it starts to dissipate some of the tension. And then the last two go hand in hand. And it's going to be regulate before you interpret. And that just means get out of your body and mind. Like, you don't pull, right? Don't pull. Regulate. Take a deep breath. Do some breath work. Go on a walk. Talk to a friend. Cry. Do what you have to do so you can get back to that witness consciousness and do the work. And then the last one is don't be so quick to give what your season is meaning. You don't need to give it meaning in the time that you're going through it. A lot of times we don't even know what the meaning is until we're out of it. So be easy with yourself and have compassion as you walk through this time, knowing that every step that you take is enough. So we're going to honor the seasons of our lives, good and bad, by accepting it, by feeling into it, by knowing that acceptance does not equal resignation, and we have the ability to take steps and start to create something new. And carrying that faith all the way. Because we all have the power to say yes to life in spite of everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Mona. Let's take a moment and anchor that in prayer. Great Spirit, who lives in, through, as us, we are so grateful for the words of wisdom that we find when we allow ourselves to be still and to be listening. We know that the truth of what has been spoken here today, because we've all lived it within our own lives. We know that seasons pass, and we know that we indeed have the power within our faith to take and anchor that in our life in a way that is just miraculous and never-ending. We know in this moment in time that we are grateful for this knowledge, and we are grateful for the folks that are brought into our life, because if we are aware, if we are in the moment, we will not miss the opportunities to learn, to create that vision of ourselves and our life that is most pleasing both to us and to the world around us, that allows us to be powerful servants of creation and to co-create into this world that which is good, and to create a world that works for everyone. We know this in the depths of our heart, and we are grateful for that knowledge. And we anchor this talk today by saying, and so it is.
This song seems to work better if you stand up. We've done scientific studies that say that. Mona, that was amazing. Thank you so much. It's really, really great.
Ooh, feel that energy. Wow. Powerful, powerful stuff. Okay, let's see. It's our time in the service where we want to take that moment to remind all of us that here in the center we focus on time, talents, and treasure. And we have so many people that have offered so much to us that at this moment in time we are going to ask the ushers to pass our baskets. And if you can just take a moment and put your hand on your heart, knowing that in this moment and in this time, all is well. All is well with our souls. Please give as you can and know that whatever you give will be multiplied 100 times. And that is what has been the soul rebirth of our center this last 6 months. Thank you all for being here. And I think that Sky's going to sing us a song first while our ushers pass the basket. Maybe? Am I completely confused? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I'll do this 100 times and I'll never get it right. And by saying I'll never get it right, that means I'll never get it right because I just put that out into the universe. If you can please join me. Divine love in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, life. Let's give it up for Sky. So So I need 2 volunteers, please, because it's the 3rd Sunday of the month. And what that means here at Center for Spiritual Living, of course, is it's Noisy Can Sunday. So if I can have a couple of volunteers who would be willing to come and pass the cans. The money that you put in the cans goes into a special fund for our special events. That one's already sounding very, very heavy. So thank you ahead of time about, go ahead and just pass that can around. And if you've got any loose change, you know, it's kind of like that jar that you have at home. I don't know about yours, but mine has got pennies in it. And I'm waiting now for them to become priceless because, you know, we don't make them anymore. I actually had the opportunity at one point to visit the Denver Mint. And when they told me how many pennies they made a day, I said, well, I've got at least half of those in my jars at home. So say goodbye to the penny, but we still accept them here. So if you want to throw them in there, they still accept them at the bank, and we will take and turn that into magical community events here for our community. I like what Mike's put up here on the slide. Give your couch cushions a chance to contribute to the greater good. Is that not perfect or what? Let's hear it from Mike up in the booth, who's doing phenomenal work for us. Creative, encouraging, and just enriches all of us. If I can have our ushers come forward. And if I can have Reverend Roy come forward. I want you to come up and do the blessing. I'm getting tired up here. I need some help. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Roy Wynn.
Holy divine presence, we thank you for all that's given, for those that gave, and may it be blessed by all the grains of sand in the desert. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Roy. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can take the cans too. Okay, so this is the part, and I'd rather be down here. This is the part where I want to know if we have any newcomers joining us today, or people that have been away for a while that we'd like to acknowledge your presence here. And you are? Suzanne? And you're from where? Kanab. That's like one of my favorite forests. Do you spend any time in that forest up there? Yes. I love it. Are you just visiting with us today? For now, wonderful. Let's hear it. Suzanne. Anybody else? Behind me. Hi, beautiful lady. And who are you?
I'm Santina from Colorado Springs.
Santina from Colorado Springs. Beautiful place. Garden of the Gods, all of that kind of stuff there. And are you visiting with us, or are you here for a stay? Visiting, welcome. Thank you so much for gracing us today with your presence. We got anybody else? I used to have eyes in the back of my head when my kids were little, but I lost them. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to thank our newcomers and our visitors. And please know, in our bookstore to the right-hand side, we have an incredible section of used books. Please, if you find a title that you would like, take it with you and enjoy it as our gift to you for being here today. Well, being the 3rd Sunday of the month, we also have one more special thing. Where did they go? Our Children's Association of Awesomeness have been having a wonderful time. I see Nina running, so they will be here momentarily. We have some incredible people headed up by Jen Mauer, who is one of our longtime members here at the center. And when our center kind of lost our Children's Association of Awesomeness, she stepped in and has done an incredible job and is building that center back up. Hazel and our volunteer coordinator, Chris Rice, have been working with the children this morning, and I see Nina at the door, and I see Miss Hazel, and here they come. We have children in the house. Come on down, guys. Look at these beautiful faces. Oh, how exciting. Come on, princess. We got room for you. I know those steps are big. I feel that way sometimes too. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Miss Hazel here.
Thank you. Oh, we have had fun today. I'm going to share with you. What we did was a spiritual exercise, which is we are all like sponges, because what we absorb, that's what we squeeze out. And you know, there's so many different thoughts out there, different beliefs, different ideas, different thoughts, and it's up to us to choose what it is we're going to absorb so that we can squeeze it out. So if you have a puppy dog or a pet that you love, what are you going to squeeze in to squeeze out?
Kindness, I like to say. And when you squeeze in kindness, you squeeze out. Like, whenever you're like excited for something, sometimes you squeeze it out, I like to say.
Absolutely. We had different sponges with different colored bowl that you could squeeze out. What do you want to add? You want to say anything? There we go. Thank you, Harper. How about you?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. And so as we were squeezing out the water, we were making beautiful pictures, Nancy, that just simple, and the kids chose what each color meant, whether it was love or kindness or joy or gratitude. And this is what we squeezed out.
So good.
It is so awesome to have you guys up here today. Thank you for joining us. How about if we all join hands now, and we'll kind of have Jackson give us a little traveling music here. Oh, yeah. Pitches with one hand and hold on to somebody with the other one. I got a hand over here. And to close our service with our benediction. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It's happening through my mind, my body, and my affairs. I think it, I believe it, I know it, I accept it. Thank you, life.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. We're a family. Oh, good, thank God. There's still hope for me. Hey, man, we continue to be very good at playing music together. Yeah.
I like the dynamics too. We're listening to each other.
Yeah.
We get quiet together.
Yeah.
We laugh together.
It's fun. Playing music with the right people is a lot of fun. Playing music with the wrong people is still fun, but less fun.
I got you. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me.
Well, I'm kind of saying, don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Haven't you played with the right and then the wrong, where you're like, just work? It's like work.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially like for me, like when everyone's playing so loud.